0FXB. So President Lincoln 2 Plus, it's 2023. Now if you want to make this, I'm just doing it for receive on the CB or the 11 meter band, you need to add a resistor to it, which looks like this. It's a 1K resistor. Okay, so I mean you can get them in packs of something. Just Google it, Amazon it, and you'll do it. So the next thing we need to do is get the side screws off, and there's a couple of screws at the back, and get the lid off, and being very careful with the speaker. And what I'll do is I'll put some tape along here, see the red tape there, to protect this, just in case I slip with my soldering iron, because where you solder is very near, and it's underneath, is very near this housing, and we don't want to damage our nice new radio. So let's get the screws off. And you do need to take the cover off the top and the bottom. A couple of screws at the back as well, and on the side. Okay, let's lift it up and let's have a look where on the bottom. I saw this on a video actually. See the way there's all this like gooey stuff everywhere? Seems to be, it's like a goo, it's like a protection. Anyway, the 1K resistor pokes through somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's there. It is there. So if you look here, let's move this gearing. I don't want to drop the phone on the actual device, because if we drop the phone on these components, we're going to cause damage. Poke through here, and you just add a bit of, and I'm going to clean this with a bit of alcohol, because I want to make sure that the flux and the solder takes. But you poke it through from the other side, and we're looking at the front there. I've got some alcohol wipes here. I always buy them in hundreds. They come in really handy. Just a little wipe here, like so. It evaporates. That's what I like about it. And I'll probably just rub something a bit rough in those two holes, just to rough them up a bit. Right, let's turn it over. Screws top and bottom. So once you've done that, it will lift off quite easy. And then the speaker, it's just there. I'm just going to see if we can lay it down. I think we can lay it down, because I'd rather not unplug the speakers. You never know, you end up pulling off the connector. I don't really want to do that. So if we look down, we'll zoom in as we go in. We're at the front. The radio is, let's get it right, is the right way up. Got the speaker on the top. No, it's upside down. The radio right now is upside down because the speaker is underneath. If you look here, see that? Got a little picture of a resistor. So we're going to poke through the resistor that we've got, through those holes. So there's the resistor. Quite hard to focus, but make sure it's a 1K resistor. And then back to the holes there. Okay, we've opted to poke one through first, solder it, and then poke the other one through. I'm going to put a tiny bit of flux on. Got some solder here, soldering iron on the go. And then we're protecting it with the red tape. There you go, we literally just dabbed it and it's there, so happy with that. We've got it in there, poked through. We're making sure it's not touching any other components. Okay, just a very, very quick dab. I could do with a bit more solder on one of them, but I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to take this tape off, put it all back together, and try the reset process where you add the 11 meter band. We've got some snips here to snip those end bits off. Right, all back together, and let's do the process of changing it so that it works. So hold down menu, turn to until you get to CB. I bet we're going straight past it, aren't we? And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, in theory, when you go to band A, straight past it, should be able to go down. Not doing it at the moment. Okay, it did work. So what you do, I'll do it again. Why not? The process. So hold down the menu. Go up until it says CBU. Then you go enter. You start to go 1, push, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you push it, it reboots, and then you're going to be back to normal. So let's turn it off and on. And you can see there we've got 27 megs now. We can go up and down the channels. Not expecting to hear anyone. And obviously if you want the EU frequencies, just look them up. Scan if you want. Doesn't really want to scan. Maybe we hold it. Oh, dual watch you've got. Have to learn about that. Scan. Okay. We can go, we're in USB. Let's go to we've got PA as well. And if you turn, you get more choices with the frequency. So bye for now. 7-3, all the best.